Hi there everyone and welcome back to the Weather Centre. While most of South Africa was clear today, along the west coast of the country it was quite foggy due to onshore winds keeping that cooler and moist air blowing in from the Atlantic Ocean. That's taking place ahead of a weak front that is approaching from the west. Over the rest of the country it was quite sunny and dry, except along the eastern parts of Mpumalanga's high ground, where a couple of small showers and thunderstorms, as expected, developed over the area, in particular around eMakazeni and Dullstroom, as well as down towards the border with Swaziland. Let's take a look at what tonight brings to your parts of the country, and it remains foggy along the western coastline once again. Most areas will be dry as those small thunder showers will be dissipating as we head into the second half of tonight. By tomorrow, that weak front will be just touching the southwest coast. That is likely to bring some drizzle to Cape Town and the surrounding areas. And while the rest of the country will be mostly clear towards the far eastern parts, a bit of a bergwind for the area helps to warm things up quite a bit, in particular for KZN. Here's a look at your rainfall probability map, and we see that while most of the country remains dry for the first half of tonight, there will be a chance for a few thunder showers still lingering around the eastern parts of Mpumalanga, but those will also start dissipating, and by later this evening we do not expect any rain over the area either. The wind stream analysis shows light winds overnight for most parts of the country, but tomorrow afternoon brings breezy conditions once again to the central interior, as well as some parts of the Cape provinces, especially for the mountainous regions. As that weak front approaches, it will bring with it fresh winds to Cape Town and as well as the peninsula, and along with that it stays quite cloudy. There could be a few drops of rain in the region as well. Johannesburg, on the other hand, remaining dry for tonight. A little bit of cloud cover, but that will also start thinning out. An overnight low of 6 degrees is expected. And tomorrow brings lovely warm weather conditions, 22 as a high, and light winds coming in from the north, reaching a speed of about 15 kilometers per hour at times. Minimums for the rest of South Africa, and we'll see cold weather for parts of the Northern Cape, in particular for Sutherland, coldest at -5. Along the coastline, most areas will be in the double digits, and it's going to be an especially warm night for some areas along our eastern coastline. Tomorrow afternoon sees temperatures over KZN climbing into the high 20s and low 30s. Similar conditions for the Lowveld, 27 as a maximum for Bombela. Not too bad for Gauteng and the Free State, but somewhat cooler in the west of the country. Cape Town, 17 degrees, and the same high has been forecast for Sutherland. Now let's look ahead for the rest of the country, and Friday brings with it much cooler conditions over the southwestern parts, along with rain as the cold front moves through, while temperatures will be higher for KwaZulu-Natal. And on Saturday, Bombela reaches a high of 30 degrees with a bit of a bergwind in your area, warming up for Gauteng as well, while a few showers will spread along the coastline towards East London. That's all from the Weather Centre. Enjoy the rest of your Women's Day.